2025 is going to feature the grand return of the two best cyborgs on the market. Not only are we getting a new retro-style Terminator game coming our way, with Terminator 2D No Fate, which will allow us to replay all the epic moments from the movie in a beautiful retro-style pixel art. And this game has everything a fan can ask for, and then some. The truck chase scene, check. The helicopter chase scene, check. The bar fight scene with a nude T-800, check. Arnold's epic one-liners,
Hasta la vista, baby.
The deadly T-1000,
Terminated.
A playable future war John Connor, check, check, and check. This thing looks so good, it has everyone excited. You, me, Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob?
And if that wasn't enough cool cyborg nostalgia action for you, we're also getting a standalone expansion to one of, if not the best, Robocop game out there, with Robocop Rogue City Unfinished Business. This time around, we venture into an army tower that's been overrun by criminals, turning this massive housing complex into their own fortress. The Detroit Police Department is outnumbered and outgunned.
There were too many. And their weapons. So many good officers that...
All hope of reclaiming the building and restoring peace for the tenants inside seems to have fallen solely on the shoulders of Robocop.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
By the way, if the idea of a single super cop going against an army of elite criminals that have taken over a skyscraper sounds familiar, well, that's because it is. There's a reason why Unfinished Business is making everyone think of the 2012 film Dredd. And there was a reason why that film reminded everyone of Die Hard.
Welcome to the party, pal!
The concept of taking on an army of thugs in a single location just works. It keeps the pacing tight, leaves zero room for wasted space, and makes sure the action never stops moving. Why Robocop Rogue City was the perfect love letter to the original two films in the franchise, Unfinished Business seems to be a love letter to Robocop fans and other great iconic action franchises. I mean, just scroll through the comments of the reveal trailer and you will see a lot of conversation about Judge Dredd.
Cops shouldn't be feared. What do you want us to be? Judges? Executioners?
Yeah.
Even the game's box art seems to be a nod to another great action flick, The Raid. By the way, if for some reason you've not seen Die Hard, 2012's Dredd, or The Raid, do yourself a favor, turn this video off, go watch those movies right now, and you could thank me later by dropping a like on this video.
Bitches leave.
Now, a Robocop, Judge Dredd, Die Hard style game is not all Unfinished Business is going to offer, because we also get to play as Alex Murphy before he becomes a walking cyborg tank in flashback sequences, and if done correctly will really help create another great Robocop story arc, because underneath all the overblown explosions, over-the-top firefights, and the overly brutal, grim, and cruel atmosphere,
Can you fly, Bobby?
there are deep undertones about the soul and what it means to be human. There is a reason why the original film holds up to this day and is considered a masterpiece. It offers both a perfect popcorn action flick, which is how I viewed the film as a young boy. However, as an adult, I have come to realize Robocop offers deep, thought-provoking questions that actually go unanswered and are instead left open to the interpretation of the viewer. I mean, according to the director, Robocop is a modern-day American story about Christianity.
Of Robocop is, of course, it is a Christ story. It is about a guy that gets crucified after 50 minutes.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Then is resurrected in the next 50 minutes.
Come on. That's for you. That's for you. Go, Robo.
And then is like the super cop of the world, but is also a Jesus figure as he walks over water at the end. He walks over water when he's going to
I shouldn't be
arrest
surprised about this book after all.
No, not at all. No, they're metaphors all the time in the movie, and certainly Robocop walking over the water was constructed. It was in a abandoned steel factory in Pittsburgh, and there was water there, and I put this, let's say, something just underneath the water, so he could walk over the water and say this wonderful line, basically. To Clarence Boddicker, I am not arresting you anymore, meaning I'm going to shoot you. And that is, of course, the American Jesus.
Okay, I give up. I'm not arresting you anymore.
However, I've seen other theories out there, such as the fact that Robocop is a highly intelligent machine that is self-aware, and is able to learn from its environments and interactions with others. However, without a pre-programmed identity, is confused about what it is, so it creates his own identity as Alex Murphy, due to his social interactions throughout the film.
Murphy, it's you. You really don't remember me, do you?
Excuse me. I have to go. Somewhere there is a crime happening.
One of the core elements to Robocop's character is the question, is Robocop a man trapped inside of a machine? Or is it a machine that has programmed itself into thinking is more human than it actually is? Due to his environment, social interaction with others, and the fact that it is cursed with the memories of a dead man. Rogue City did a wonderful job of putting that question into the hands of the players.
My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
It does not matter.
No matter where you stand on this, one thing is certain. Robocop is an unstoppable force of justice.
You're gonna be a bad motherfucker.
Both Terminator and Robocop have incredible legacies that have unfortunately been dragged through the mud by Hollywood. It was enough to make me want to scream. The fact is, both of these franchises' legacies are so large that it would be easy to release a half-baked crash grab hoping to cash in on nostalgia alone. But to create something that is worthy of the name Terminator or Robocop takes a creative, passionate, and talented group of people. And both of the developers behind these two games just seem to have that. The only thing that can make 2025 even more amazing is if we got an announcement for a new Terminator vs. Robocop video game.
Haven't we done this before?
I have no record of a previous encounter.
We have met. I am sure of it.
But I would love to hear what you all think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. By the way, if you made it this far and did enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. As for me, I got a ton of work to do, so I'm gonna get back to the grind and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.